Oh, that's hard, but oh, breaking my heart. It's making me dizzy over here. Oh, I don't know. It just. Oh, come on! That's one of the best feeling things in the world. It's just I'm telling you, they look a little too calm. You know what I'm saying? They look too calm. Just a little bit too calm. Come on, Heritas. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Anybody see that? Come on, don't let it beat you. That felt good. That feels real good play, doesn't it?
So this video didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. Initially, I thought that I was going to be comparing Bluecoats of 2022 to SCV of 2022 to see who was the better line, and it's kind of dumb because I was really only basing that off of one performance for each of those groups, but I thought it'd make for a fun video. My goal was to edit out as little as possible, and I didn't feel like the reaction video was being painted in the right light, if that makes sense. Instead of re-recording it, I decided to cut out the Bluecoats part of it because they're good, right? Like the reaction's great, they're drumming, they played some cool notes. You know, Roger Carter played some drum set.
Oh, shit. Got away from me.
It's a thing. SCV though, they're a good line. And they're always a good line. Not just SCV, but pretty much anything Paul Rennick touches usually turns out really good. And I know y'all are gonna say I'm biased, because I am, but I think it's undeniable, right? Like even if, you know, you take my bias out of the equation, I think a lot of people would say undeniably his lines are always good and you can rely on them being a certain standard. And so having been in his lines, after seeing this video, I struggled with the edit.
A little bit on the singles there. I know those are singles. I didn't even have to look. That's how Paul would have written it. Yeah, a little on the singles there. Come on, guys. Nice. Come on. Lock it in. Oh, the attack. Did you hear it? Chugga-tigga. I don't think they played a flam there. Oh, no. Nice. A little bit on that roll. Come on, Heritas. Oh, that's hard, but oh. Come on, guys. Breaking my heart.
It felt wrong to just leave the video as it currently stood. I rewatched it and I talked to some folks and got some opinions on what I should do with this footage because I wasn't sure. I wanted to post it, but I needed to find the right story. It's not, maybe lesson's a better word. I needed to find the right lesson because it ended up being a lesson. Instead of just entertainment, I felt like this video could be more of a lesson.
Okay. Ooh, bass a little bit. The second one. Is it just me, or is this cameraman moving way too much. It's making me dizzy over here. Oh.
I'm sure if you're watching this, you are some kind of performer, percussion probably performer. Even if you're not, if you're any kind of performer, especially at that high of a level, you've experienced moments where something got into your head and it affected your performance. During my initial reaction to this video, what did I say? I said that someone had, they weren't going for it, which I could see why I would say that, but after rewatching it, it's deeper than that. It seemed to me like something got into someone's head. Maybe they had a bad day, right? Like maybe rehearsal was excruciating that day. It was super hot. Someone got a text message that their dog had just died. Who knows? But when I watch the video again and I watch those kids' faces and I see the way they're performing and I see them struggling, I see them fighting for that cleanliness, I see them chasing it, you can tell that something happened and they were not on the top of their game. They just weren't. And that's okay.
All right. Come on. Come on, don't give away the easy stuff. All right. Nice. Oh, attack. Okay. So, quite a bit more fuzz than Bluecoats, I have to admit, and it's hard for me to admit that. But I don't know. It just it looks like some of them may be holding back a little bit. If you're in this line, please let me know what it was like in this moment. If you remember this lot, please let me know. Leave a comment. It looks like some of them may be holding back just a little bit. You really, at this level, you have to go for it, right? You have to trust that you can play, and you just have to go for it.
Even the greats have bad days. And we all need to notice when that happens. And we need to notice, I wasn't in that line. I don't know what happened that day. But having experienced that myself, I can see it. I remember distinctly when I was marching in that activity, your mindset is infectious, and it can translate, and it can go from one part of the line and just permeate through the rest of the line, and all of a sudden there's a whole vibe, and it brings the whole vibe down, and you're just chasing clean. You get out into the lot and you're just chasing clean, and the energy level is low, and because the energy level's low, nobody's really going for it, and everybody's struggling. You get a little glimpse of clean, and so you start hyping, and then it's not enough. It's not enough to pull you out of that rut. I get it.
Yeah. Come on. There you go. Oh, that's hard. The paradiddle diddle into the 16th note. Decrescendoed roll. It's a crescendoed paradiddle to decrescendo. That's the diddle. The changing diddle speeds like that's weird. Yeah. Okay. Someone didn't quite lock in on that. Oh, come on! That's one of the best feeling things in the world. Shot locked in. I'm telling you, they look a little too calm. You know what I'm saying? They look too calm. Just a little bit too calm. Come on, Heritas.
You get to a certain level and your kind of technique, I don't want to say goes out the window, but it becomes ingrained in you, right? You don't have to think about it anymore. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You can get out of the music of there's a crescendo here, a decrescendo there, I gotta be halfway, or I gotta be on the edge, I gotta be over the guts, I gotta watch my bead placement in this one spot. There's all kinds of thousands of little notes that we give ourselves as we're playing through a show. And at some point, you break free of that and you play from your heart and you just listen and you become part of the sound. It's magical when everybody does that at the same time and everything locks in. It's those moments that give you goosebumps as a performer, especially in this activity, when 9 snare drummers and 5 quads and 5 basses all let go together. I'm getting goosebumps right now. They all let go together and it magically lines up and it locks in and you can't tick. You try to tick and you can't. That's the goosebumps moments.
All right, yeah. I can tell they practice that a lot. Oh, shot. Come on. Don't worry, bass. I hear you back there. Nice and solid. Yeah, see, bass.
I want you to see that it's okay. And we see you. I mean, at one point, one of our snare drummers breaks in this lot. And someone close to the center. And it's not a bad thing. It just means something was in that person's head. And that's okay. It happens. I'm almost willing to bet the person who ended up breaking in this wasn't the person who had the bug in their head. It was infected. It translated across the line. Somebody was thinking something, the energy level was low, someone else picked up on it, all of a sudden someone had to go to the rim because they were breaking and I don't know why, they feel dumb. I hear you, I feel you, I've been there.
Nice. Playing in threes now. Let's go. A little slow down. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Anybody see that? Yeah, better. Come on, don't let it beat you.
SCV, we love you. All of us do. Even the haters love you because they love to hate you. And everybody's sad that you're not marching this summer. And can't wait for you guys to come back. I know you're going to be slamming. I know it.
Oh, quads, come on. Oh, the attack on the roll. Again, that's that difficult listening positions. Okay, yeah. Not particularly perfect, but that felt good. That feels real good to play, doesn't it?
I was close, right? Like I got the idea close. I knew that there was something going on, and I thought it was more energy level. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than the energy level. Something happened. Something got in their heads, which affected their energy level. So I was half right. So towards the end of this video, I showed you an example of a group whose energy level was up. They were confident and they were strong, and the playing was just off the charts because of that. Simply because of that. It has nothing to do with, you know, physical skill, musicality, none of that stuff. It's all confidence. The simple self-confidence and confidence as a group can set you apart from all the other groups. You can play just as clean as someone else, but your energy level will go up, and you'll actually play cleaner if you break free the chains of technique and overthinking and listening too hard and thinking about every single note and trying to get everything perfect. The minute you stop trying and you believe and you play from your heart, it gets better. And that's what I picked up on. These kids had lost something that moment. Something was gone. And it affected the whole group. And it's crazy how that works. So anyway, later on in the video, I show you a group that does better.
Yep, stay locked. Come on. Yeah, bass. All right. So let's give Vanguard a chance to redeem themselves. See what I mean? They're hitting those drums. Even just that. We started with a buzz roll entrance and that first double shot. Watch. Watch the way they hit those drums. Yeah, see what I mean? See what I mean? When you go for it, it just gets better. That's it. That's all I wanted to show. I mean, I don't even have to show the rest of that video. The thing is that you have to practice digging deep and going for it. That way, when you get to the show, it's nothing new. You're not getting overhyped for the show. And yeah, that Vanguard lot that we watched earlier, from this year, it just seemed like they weren't going for it. They were holding back. Somebody was holding back. They were nervous. Maybe somebody was in the lot that they was freaking them out. Something. Those kids can play better. I know they can. They've got great instruction, and the writing is incredible. Thanks for sticking through this one with me. I know it's a little unorthodox. It's a not a typical reaction video. It's kind of a reaction to my reaction. But I think it was worth talking about, and I didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want to just leave this hanging. I didn't want to leave it alone the way it was. I didn't want to post it the way it was. Sorry, Bluecoats. I don't think anybody's ever going to see the reaction that I gave you guys, because now it's completely out of context, especially at this point. This became all about SCV and the whole psychology of playing, and it's a whole other thing. Hopefully you learn something. I know that this is something that doesn't get talked about very often, especially publicly on the internet like this. If you like this video, please play an eighth note on the like button. If you did not like this video, please play a diddle on the dislike button. Hit the subscribe button, do all the things, bell icon, you can do that. I don't know if it's up to you. I don't care. You can do what you want. But please at least make a comment, do something that'll help the algorithm, and we can do all kinds of cool drum stuff, and we'll get more known, and everybody will get more known. It'll be a whole community of things. You've heard me do this video before. That's it. We're done.